What's up, everybody? To all the ladies and gentlemen, to all the hims and hers, it's your boy CTME's here, and today I'm coming at you like my boy Goblin would say, with a hoot and holler of a video. I'm gonna be throwing it back to about 2017, 2018 to the Xandemic era, and you guys are in for a wild one. So without further ado, let's get this shit started. All right, so back in 2018, I had a little motion. I had a little flow, if you would say, with the whole marijuana industry in my town. I thought I had it shut down. I thought I was a good guy. But then out of nowhere, these Zans came around. And before you knew it, everybody in the town was hooked on them, including myself. Next thing you know, everybody's putting Little in front of their name. People are coming out with colored dreads. Everybody's listening to Little Xan. Famous Dex is still a thing. Like, the era was crazy back at that time. And during this time, I had a homegirl. Let's call her Jenny for this video. And Jenny, she was a true OG. She was literally like one of the homies. I'm talking about if you leave her with a bag of weed, you coming back to your money there and all the weed gone. Real one, real one. Never took a thing. She was a real one. Now, Jenny was your friendly neighborhood Xan dealer. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but before you know it, you would have thought she was Oprah in the hood. You get a Xan, you get a bean, you get a Xan, you get a bean. She was giving these shits out to do dishes, to mop and sweep the floors, to do anything. Before I get to mention, Jenny from the block was the only person in this house that was a female. A whole house full of about 6 other roommates that were all dudes, and she was the only female. Real one. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, they called it the trap. In this trap, she had 2 roommates called Alex and Billy, we'll call them for this story. They worked at the vape shop. Nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with making your money. But yeah, they worked at the vape shop, so it was all going around. You needed the weed, come to me. You needed something else, go to Jenny. If you wanted something to smoke the weed in, go to the boys at the vape shop. It was all full circle. Now, I would go to the vape shop, get my little jewel pods at the time. I was a little jewel fiend. I had the different color ones. I had gold, I had red, I had the black. I had every color jewel you could think of, and they were all legit, real jewels from the website. I was that man when it came to the jewels in my city. So we'd go up to the vape shop, hang out with the guys, say what's up, take a couple bong rips outside, maybe even smoke a blunt here and there. But yeah, the vape shop was cool. We'd always get the hookup, get a discount, it was all love. Jenny was really the plug. She was the homie. Now I'm going to take you guys to the more serious part, you know what I'm saying? One night, me and Jenny are taking Xans. We pull up to the vape shop, and I think at the time she might have got away with taking like a pack of vape pods, like, some jewel pods or something like that. Some Nick sticks. She was a Nick fiend as well, you know what I mean? Maybe some bong cleaners. She loved herself a little bong ripper too. And after a while, we realized, like, hey, these guys never worry about us. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, they're our homies, but they never check us. They never worry about us. They don't even watch us when we go in the back rooms of the store. Like, they're basically letting us roam around like we work here too. So for all my recovering Xan heads, if you know, you know. I don't even think me and Jenny at the time said anything to one another about it. I think we just gave each other that look, that glazed eyed looking like a zombie look, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway, if they're watching or not. And before you know it, we're leaving out there with full size bongs, packets of whippets, full 50, 100 packs of whippets. Everything you could imagine in a vape shop, we're leaving with them motherfuckers. I swear to God. Now, at the time, if you've ever taken a Xanax, you know, A, you might not remember, or B, you might not even give a fuck. Now, I don't know if it was the latter, A or B, but I remember being in her house one day. Whole house full with all her roommates, all 6 dudes, the 2 co-working vape store guys upstairs. And I'm looking in Jenny's closet, and I see probably 4 or 5 bongs, full size Hosses and M&Ms and all these other fucking brands that I don't know. I'm not a glass guy myself, but she was a bong lover. Probably 4 or 5 boxes of the 50 packs of Whippets, 3 empty boxes of Whippets. My girl Jenny was a party girl in this party world. I don't judge. 2018, 2017, it was a different time. So now we're getting rid of these bongs when the guys come in the room. Not the roommates, but when the other homies come in. We were plugged in. I was still youngish around that time, so I was still tapped in with like juniors in high school, seniors, you know what I mean? So these guys were pulling up during their lunch breaks. We're smoking. They're buying weed for me. So basically, they're paying me to buy weed, and then I'm smoking with them their weed that they bought for me. So basically, I was lit. And then on top of that, my homegirl Jenny selling on my bong. So like I was saying before, money's all coming around. And I'll never forget the day. I do admit I might have been lacking. I might not have been, thinking the clearest head. Like I said, them Zans were a real thing. And I posted the bongs for sale on my public story on Snapchat. That's the day I knew I fucked up. So I remember Billy coming down to Jenny's room, just popping his head in. Middle of me taking a bong rip, we're mid conversation, just listening to music. A couple of the other homies are in there, and he's just looking around, darting his head back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You would think this motherfucker is an owl. Now, I'm not stupid. I'm very much aware, probably at the time, I think I was aware why he was in there. He knows what's up. I think he caught on to our games. And I remember Jenny saying to him, like, bro, do you ever fucking knock? And him just being like, oh, I'm just seeing what you guys are doing, stuttering and all, just like that. I go on my Snapchat story, the viewers, lo and behold, this motherfucker's seen it. And it even said he screenshotted it. So I'm like, oh, fuck. I done been caught red-handed, Malcolm in the middle type shit. And I remember, like, when you're on the Xan and you get caught, you start thinking back to everything you've been telling everybody. You know what I mean? Every action you've been committing lately, and trying to figure out how you can make everything all make sense, and how you can create the biggest Leonardo da Vinci fucking story of all time to make this shit work out in your favor. So my homegirl Jenny, she's like, all right, I think I got it. I think I got it figured out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to say one of these little kids from high school ended up bringing us these bongs to trade us for some weed. And we ended up taking it because they wanted like a half ounce of weed for all these fucking bongs. So why wouldn't we take it? So I'm like, yeah, bet, that'll work. So I'm like, all right, bet. We finish smoking. We're still hanging out, chilling. We order some food. Next thing you know, Alex gets home from work. Alex comes straight into Jenny's room. He's like, what's up, y'all? Da. Opens the closet. He must have seen it in the picture. Opens the closet door immediately. Jenny already knows what's going on. She don't even fight him. Meanwhile, Alex is a cool dude. He was a solid guy. So I'm not even gonna argue with the guy about it. He starts to get into the, oh shit, what's this? Y'all taking from where I work. You know that I work there. You guys gonna get me in trouble. Jenny already got the story covered. Nah, so and so brought us these bongs just for the weed. You know what I'm saying? He wanted like a half ounce for all these bongs, so we take them. Now, Alex, not having a reason not to believe us, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, bet. I can believe that, you know what I mean? Walks out the room. Me and Jenny are like, oh shit, close call. We got to get rid of everything, you know what I mean? We get rid of the rest of the bongs. We make it a vouch like, yo, we're not taking from there no more. But until one motherfucking night. It's probably about a week later, being in the vape shop, zanned out, me and Jenny, you know what I'm saying, walking around, not even thinking anything. There's a car out in the parking lot at the windows, but, we're not thinking two and two of it. Lo and behold, Jenny gets caught putting a bong in her backpack. She's up there hugging and apologizing to the vape shop guys. We get kicked out, and that's the story, I'm pretty sure, about how Jenny got kicked out the trap. Yeah, she got kicked out the trap, and, yeah, she had to move out, and that was that. And to be honest, I don't even think she really gave a fuck because her dad was a landlord and had mad property, so she could have moved whenever. But yeah, Zans took my body over back in 2017, 2018, and I ain't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And to my little fiend, zombie-looking self off the bars back then, bad vibes, bro. That was a bad vibe, bro. Doing bad, bro. Doing bad.